Okay, so we are doing Dia De Los Muertos, or sugar skulls. So you will have a printing plate that is made up of cardboard, okay, that I've cut out the pattern pieces, glued on, and then aluminum foil is placed over top of it. When you are drawing, you're drawing with marker on top. Please make sure that you are only drawing on top of the raised areas. Do not draw down and right up against the edge of the raised area, because if you do that, you're going to dig in and you will rip the foil, and then we won't have that printing plate anymore. Now, one of the things that you will notice as you're looking at the example of the sugar skull, which is a magnet that I purchased a couple years ago, while you're looking at that, you'll notice everything is symmetrical in design. Symmetry is extremely important when doing these designs. Now, it doesn't have to be anything specific. However, following along with the symmetry, if I draw it on this side, I have to draw it on that side. Okay? So always make sure that you are copying your design the same way that you did it on the other side. So I'm going to make my flowers here, and then I repeat the pattern here. So what you're learning about is you're learning about monoprinting, you're learning about symmetry, you're learning about patterns, okay? So you're learning a lot of different things. Now, the other thing you'll notice, I'm going to change the color of that. The other thing you're going to notice is that when you're doing this, we have a mirror image. So as you do it, if you put it on this side, whatever's on this side will actually print on the opposite side. So if we were doing printing in another format, you would end up with a picture that reverses itself. And you'd have to be careful, especially if you put any words on there. Now, an easy way to make the nose is turn your plate upside down like I just did, and then draw the heart. Then you flip it back around. So you can do pretty much any designs you want as long as you're doing it up on top of your raised areas, because I don't want you to push it right up against the edge because we don't want to rip it. Okay, you'll do some teeth. Now with the black, you do not have to press really hard. In fact, you want to be careful that you don't press too hard with any of the markers, because you don't want to dig into the plate. But the black, for some reason, the ink of the black tends to spread really, really good. So you want to be careful. Now, if you want, you may also add some designs around your sugar skull. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, yep, right amount. That's up to you. You do not have to. But if you want to put designs around the outside of it, that is perfectly okay. Okay, but don't worry, don't stress if you don't do it. It's not a big deal. You can have just your sugar skull in the middle, okay, and then white around it. That's fine. You do not have to do any design around it. But if you do want color, just be careful, because, and I'm going to show you what you can do for that. You can make some designs around the outside like this. Now, just be careful. You have to make sure that you're repeating the same design. So this would come around like that. Now, if it's not exact, that's okay. Doesn't matter, as long as you're making your designs and doing the best you can. Okay? As long as you have some kind of design on there. Now, once you have your plate ready, I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to take my paper Okay, and I already have my name in the back in pencil. Spritz it lightly with the water. I'm going to put my plate back down, and I'm going to carefully lay my paper on top of it, and then press down. And if you look closely, you can actually see the markers starting to transfer. And then when I peel it off, I now have my printed sugar skull.